맛있어.
Get home. Can't wait to get home. There are footsteps that are loud. They step on my sleeping. I feel flooded and I'm trying to breathe in. But as we drive, it all just slides. Nothing quite relieves my mind, like knowing I am getting closer. I can't wait to get home. 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 Take on my grind. I need to be here. It's my die. I can't cease to hold on to for the most. I don't moan, but this all just hits me like a rock. Can't wait to get home. Can't wait to get home.
귀여워.
Can't wait to get home. Can't wait to get home. Can't wait to get
행복해.
사랑해, 안녕.
두두. 해가냐.
These days are running slow. Sunsets and shores far from home. Headlights are shining on the sea. No place on earth I'd rather be. And I could could try to just follow the sweat, but I'll never find this anywhere else. To all those places on the wall, and none come close to this, I'm sure. You try to say the sunrise the same, but tell me, have you ever danced in the rain? And I could try to just follow the sweat, but I'll never find this anywhere else. Try to just follow the sweat, but I'll never find this anywhere.